Hey, 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 it is an unstoppable day. Welcome to another episode of Unstoppable Story Show, where we talk to ordinary people with unstoppable stories. It is the love edition. Yes, happy Valentine's Day to you, whether you're watching us live or whether you're watching the replay, whether you're watching us here in South Florida or whether you're watching us somewhere else around the world. I want to be the first to spread some love to you today. Some people are calling it Valentine's Day because they are snuggled up with their boo. Other people out here are calling it Galentine's Day because they're hanging out with their girls. I'm about to go to the trademark office and make it Valentine's Day so that all men can celebrate the love too, because men lead love too. So I'm glad you are here. Hopefully, you'll stick and stay for a little bit as I share with you some Valentine's Day thoughts. Come on in and put one in the group if you're watching us here on TikTok or if you're watching us on all of my other social medias, LinkedIn, YouTube, as well as Facebook. Put that one if you're watching us live. Put a two if you're watching the replay, and stick and stay, and even share this with a couple other friends that need to send some love their way. Because today, for the time that I'm going to share with you, I want to talk to you about the ideal that love is able. Yes, hey, Dr. Trina. Hey, Asthma. Hey, Nurse Eden. Come on in, stick and stay. Welcome to the Unstoppable Story Show, where today we are talking about love is able. Now, if you'll allow me a couple of seconds, let me talk to you about my love journey. A few years ago, I found myself in a relationship that looked right on the outside. We were aligned on paper, we were supportive in public, and even committed in language. But privately, I was shrinking. I remember one night when I realized I had had enough and I needed a change. See, I'd shared a big vision with the person that I was in this relationship in, something that stretched me in a new direction, a new level, and was ultimately going to have me becoming a better version of myself. I was excited, but her response wasn't excitement. It wasn't hesitation. It was subtle discouragement disguised as concern. Are you sure about this? That sounds risky. Terrence, maybe you should slow down. And in that moment, something shifted. Not in them, but in me. I started holding back my ambition to protect the relationship. And that night I realized that was dangerous. Because after 7 years of being together in that relationship, I saw that I was mistaking comfort for love. And I had to ask myself, is this love building me up? Or is it quietly breaking? Ladies and gentlemen, that one question changed everything. Because love isn't just about how you feel, it's about how it grows you. Love should empower your abilities and your beliefs, shape your lessons, and expand your expectations. And if it's not strengthening you in those ways, it's not lifting you up, it's holding you back. So let's talk about strengthening those abilities a little, shall we? After going through that relationship, I became more focused on my abilities. Was I becoming more capable as a result of my relationships or more cautious? Was I living out my life in a full manner or playing it small because of the relationship? Because real love expands your capacity. Real love challenges you, pushes past the excuses, and demands growth. See, love sees your potential and says, I won't settle. And in any relationship you are in now or you will be in the future, you should never allow either person in that relationship to settle. And if the people around you are uneasy with your growth, that is, then guess what? They weren't meant to be a part of your journey in the first place. But here's what really hurt about being in that relationship. What really hurts the most was that I didn't lose my confidence overnight. I lost it gradually through the small comments that were made, through the subtle doubts and the repeated hesitations. And I realized something critical at that time. I realized that the people closest to you are shaping your internal dialogue. And if they consistently question your vision, eventually you begin to question yours too. You see, healthy love protects your belief system. It doesn't feed your insecurities, it doesn't amplify your fears. Instead, it reminds you of who you are when the emotions start to take over. And let me say this again, love is able to strengthen your faith and is able to grow your abilities. But love, ladies and gentlemen, is something that you learn over time through your life lessons, like the relationship I had to go through. But now let me be clear for those of you who might just be tuning in or those of you who've been listening from the beginning, that relationship didn't fail. It actually taught. It actually taught me that not everyone is meant to grow with you. It's actually like a train of life. Has many stops along the way. Some people get on, some people get off, and some ride with you to the end of the line. And those that leave you there, it doesn't mean they're bad, it just means they're seasonal. You see, love doesn't guarantee compatibility. It just means that you have to put in the time and you have to put in the work. And you have to be in a relationship that is going to allow both of you to grow. Staying loyal to a relationship that doesn't do that is something that holds you back. And it's not a noble gesture, it's actually negligent on your part. When I stopped measuring love by how long it lasted and started looking at it by how it built me up and gave me growth, that's when I started to recognize what true love is. See, love can even be found in a lesson. Heartbreak can bring discernment, and disappointment can even sharpen your expectations and standards for the next relationship. You see, because finally, love also expects that you create expectations. Here's what I learned next. I learned that if you don't have clear expectations, you'll allow those things into your life that breaks you down. In that relationship, I had expectations, but I never communicated them. I expected encouragement. I expected shared ambition. I expected growth, but I never defined it. And healthy love requires you to define the things that you want, to define your expectations, and to set standards. Those standards that show us how we support, how we challenge, and how we grow together. If you have low expectations, that's going to lead to weak bonds and small results. But if you have clear expectations, then you're looking forward to building strong partnerships and real growth. So I'm thanking you guys who have been sticking with me to this point, and I want to just really take it out of my story and bring it into your story. So let me ask you the same questions that I asked myself at the beginning. And here are those questions. Is your love able to strengthen your abilities? Is the love that you are involved in now expanding your beliefs and hardening them and fortifying them? Is the love you're in right now giving the life lessons that are allowing you to elevate and become the best version of yourself? And is the love you're in right now aligned with the way you see your future handled? Because here's one thing I know. Just to be attached to someone can feel intense. But when you're aligned with someone, oh, that feels purposeful. Attachment says, don't outgrow me. While love says, let's grow together. And before you can expect love from someone else, you've got to be able to grow within yourself. You have to be able to grow your abilities. You have to be able to strengthen your beliefs. You have to be able to learn from those life lessons that have been set in front of you. And you have to expect a higher standard of love. Because when love strengthens you rather than depletes you, it makes you clearer, it makes you stronger, and it makes you more aligned. And as I leave you with this, let me tell you this. The love that builds, it can't break you. The love that's in alignment with your beliefs, your abilities, and your life lessons and your expectations, that can't stop you. The love that you create today can turn into the unstoppable love that you have tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. Just recognize that love is able, and so are you. And I want to leave you with a quote. The greatest thing you'll ever learn in this life is to just love and to be loved in return. That's my unstoppable thought. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Hopefully, this love lesson was something that you cherish, something that you internalize, something that you find for yourself, and then learn how to share it with someone else. Thank you, Jen, for joining us. Thank you for Wolfgang. Thank you, yeah, Wolfgang. We're going to pray for you. Thank you guys for joining us. Heavenly Joy, thank you for joining me on TikTok and whoever you are that's going to watch the replay, wherever you are in the world today. You know what I say. Don't just make it a great day, but know that love is able, and so are you. So are you. So let's make it an unstoppable day. I'm Dr. Terrence Lethbridge. Take care, and thank you for joining us on the Unstoppable Story Show, where we talk to ordinary people, unstoppable stories.